Hello, hello. It's Ashley with Just a Girl Highlands. So tonight, first I'm going to start with, it's raining here, so I kind of look like a drowned rat at the moment. Tonight we're going to talk about nutrition, and we are going to weight tape Archie. So as you can see, I have him tied behind me. He's been tied for quite a while. Good boy. He's got access to his food, and you can't quite see his water bucket, but he has access to his grain and water. Back behind him, you can see I have a bucket or a container. That is where I keep his mineral and his salt. With cattle, you have to keep free choice mineral and salt. I do the same with my horses as well. I just picked that up at a farm store. His feed. So when he was 2 weeks old, I put calf starter out, free choice. He really did not start eating it until right before he was weaned. So he was almost 3 months before he started eating grain. This is what it looks like. This is the starter. It's very soft. It has a lot of good stuff in it. This is 18% protein. So he is just over 3 months old. Well, yeah, so he's, just over 3 months old. So, and as you can see, he's a big boy. He looks good. He has good weight. So I'm going to start transitioning him into all stock. All stock is 12% protein. With any animal, it doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter if it's cats, dogs, horses. I mean, I don't know anything about sheep and pigs and goats, but I assume it's all the same. You want to transition slowly. So what I did tonight was I did 1/4 of a scoop of the all stock, 3/4 of a scoop his starter. So we'll do that for like a week, and then we'll do a week of half and half, a week of 1/4 starter, 3/4 all stock. So it'll be about 3 weeks of a transition period. Archie has full access to hay and grass in the pasture. I give him 1 scoop, like the scoop you buy at a feed store. He gets 1 scoop. If he eats it, I'll give it to him morning and night. Otherwise, it's kind of typically once a day is what he's eating right now, is 1 scoop. So water inside, water outside. The way that I have my setup is he can go in and out. So I have water in multiple places. His grain, his mineral, his salt all stays inside. He has hay inside, hay outside, and obviously the pasture's outside. So that's kind of a little rundown of the nutrition. Since I only have, 1 cow, 1 calf, I don't bulk buy. I just buy the 50-pound bags at my feed store. If you have more than a couple, I would definitely recommend bulk buying. You can have your own rations mixed up. I think that's offered in a lot of different places, co-ops, feed places, feed stores. But what works for me, because I don't have the demand or the facilities to keep feed for a long time without it going moldy or mice getting into it, I just buy 50-pound bags. Starter will mold fast because it's soft. It has molasses. It has a softer texture that, especially in a humid environment, it will mold fast. Actually, the very first bag of starter that I bought Archie this year, it molded before he ate it. And you do not want to feed it. Cut your losses, throw it away. Don't even try to sift through it. I tried, it's not worth it. If they're nursing, they're probably not going to eat a lot of grain. but I wanted him to be introduced to it before he was weaned and before his mom left, was my thought process. He was eating hay and grass on his own, but the grain really came about the week he was weaned. So he was about 3 months old before he started eating grain. And I apologize, he's over 4 months old now. He was born March 26th, so today is August 4th, so he's over 4 months old. So he's been really on grain for a month, and you can see he's got good cover. He's not too heavy. So I have not weighed him in quite a while, so I'm going to show you how to use a weight tape. You can buy these about anywhere. Feed store, Amazon. It is called, I think it's called just a beef stock tape. Now, newborn calves take a different weight tape, and that actually goes around their hoof. That is only good for newborn calves, so you cannot use the same weight tape. So, it is pretty self-explanatory. This is Coburn. So first you determine the body condition: thin, moderate, fleshy, or very fleshy. I would say Archie would fall under the fleshy category. Square, smooth, no spine or ribs visible. I do know he's fluffy, but I feel on him quite a bit. I would say he's fleshy, okay? With the animal standing square with his head upright, place the weight tape around the animal at its smallest heart girth. Heart girth is behind their front legs. And then you just read it. So what it looks like on here. So it gives you your 4 options. Okay. This side is in kilograms, this side is in pounds. I read in pounds. So I'm going to show you how to do that and tell you what he weighs here. Okay, so we're right behind his front legs, and you want to pull it just taut. So he's right at the 48 line. And we labeled him fleshy. So he weighs 330 pounds. Which tracks. I can't remember off the top of my head what he weighed last, but I like to do that every so often. Make sure he's got a good rate of gain. Make sure he's doing all right. If I need to cut him back, if I need to add. You typically see a pound and a half. You know, I don't label him a feeder. A feeder, you want to go more for 2 pounds rate of gain. So there we go. There we have it. Since it's raining, we're not going to do a whole lot. Thanks for watching.